Hey, what's up people, GalacticJerry here with a Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. So today I'm going to be showcasing this battle that I had against this random guy whose name I can't read because, I don't read Japanese. Well, anyways, I decided to go with the Sylveon, Snorlax, and Tapu Koko, and my opponent decided to go with the Ninetales, Thundurus, and Scizor. And, I don't recall my other Pokemon that I had or my opponent's other Pokemon. But for whatever reason, I thought that these three Pokemon were my best option. Okay, so with that said, let's go ahead and get this battle rolling, guys. How about that? So yeah, Autobots, roll out! Okay, that was weird. So yeah, that's my opponent right there mocking me. You can see it in his eyes. Okay, so yeah, my opponent is going to lead off with the Ninetales, which probably has a drought, and I lead off with the Sylveon. My plan was to, spam Hyper Voice and hope that my opponent wouldn't lead off with a Pokemon that could resist a Fairy type move. But obviously, that didn't happen. So yeah, I decided to stick around, out of curiosity. And my opponent decided to go with a nasty plot. And okay, now I remember why I decided to stick around. Okay, I had Side Shock, and I know for a fact that Ninetales doesn't have a high defense stat, so it will probably do more than half. But then my opponent goes with the overhit and it misses. Oh my goodness, it missed. I was so lucky right there because they were probably taking me out, So yeah, the second Side Shock is able to take it down. Then my opponent brings out the Scizor, and I go with the obvious switch. I don't want to sacrifice my Sylveon just yet. And I decided to go with the Snorlax because I knew Snorlax was probably the only Pokemon I had that could resist, or not resist, but take any attack from this Scizor relatively well. At least not kill it, but then my opponent goes with the Iron Head. I was kind of expecting that he was going to go with the Sword Stance, but luckily that was not the case. So as you just saw right there, Iron Head didn't do more than half, so I'll be able to stick around and go for an attacking move. My hope was to do some damage against that Scizor with the what move did I go with? Yeah, with the Earthquake. But unfortunately, my opponent, maybe he expected that and decided to bring out the Thundurus, who is able to not take any damage because it doesn't affect it. But I decided to stick around because Snorlax has a pretty high special defense stat, and I wanted to use Rest, and and this Snorlax also has Curse. I was hoping to be able to use Curse at least once, to increase my attack and defense stat. I don't really care about the speed stat, so I can get lower as much as I can. I don't care. So I go with the Rest. Back to full health. My opponent switches back into the Scizor. So okay, my hope here was to wake up after this attack, and from the previous turn, a few turns ago, there we go. Iron Head didn't do that much, but unfortunately I didn't wake up right there. But I have enough HP to live and still go for Curse. So yeah, there's the Iron Head. I wake up, but I flinch. Of all the things, right? So now I gotta go with Rest again next turn. That is if the Iron Head doesn't make me flinch or lands a critical hit. So yeah, there's the Iron Head. And I'm able to live it with 3 HP, but I flinch again. So my Snorlax couldn't do anything this match. They couldn't do any damage. So at this point I thought I was going to lose the match because this Scizor is probably going to be able to take down my Sylveon or even Tapu Koko as well. So I decided to go with Sylveon. Hopefully I'll be able to live the Iron Head, and I go with the Hidden Power Fire. But for whatever reason, I was able to go first, and luckily my opponent didn't have Bullet Punch, and on top of that I was able to land a critical hit. And I was curious about that because Mega Scizor has a higher base speed stat than Sylveon, so that was kind of interesting. So yeah, I decided to stick around and go with another Hidden Power, and try to do as much damage as I can with this Sylveon before it dies on me. And it's able to do a little bit over 1/3 maybe at about 40%. So I'm able to take the Thunderbolt and before dying and go with the hidden power again. And obviously this Thunderbolt is going to take me out. And you know, from previous experience, Thundurus usually run Choice Scarf or Choice Specs, so it's probably locked into Thunderbolt. So I bring out my last Pokemon, Tapu Koko, and bring out the Electric Surge. And this will determine if this Thundurus is Choice Scarfed or Choice Specs. As you just saw right there, it's obviously Choice Scarfed because it was able to attack first. And you know, my Tapu Koko is maxed out in the speed stat. But you know, I'm able to lift the Thunderbolt and I'm able to take it down with the Dazzling Gleam. So, you know, everything went right for me in this match, except, you know, the whole Snorlax thing. But it all started, you know, when I first avoided the overheat, which probably would have taken down my Sylveon, you know, because there was a sunlight and the nasty plot. So, you know, but yeah, anyways, I'm glad I missed. And also, the thing that it also outsped the Mega Scizor, so that was kind of interesting. But you know, then after that, I checked out the Sylveon that I was using, and it turns out that it was a max speed Sylveon. So yeah, it's a modest nature, 252 special attack EVs and 252 speed EVs. So that's the reason why it was able to outspeed the Scizor. Assuming that Scizor, well, you know, didn't have max speed EVs as well. But luckily it didn't. So yeah, there's the Wi-Fi battle. It's a pretty short battle. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, you know, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Hopefully I'll be able to have more Wi-Fi battles for you guys in the near future. You know, first I gotta play some more, of course. But well, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Feel free to smash that like button, you know, that was appreciated, and also feel free to subscribe for future videos and all that good stuff. But other than that, you know, I'm GalacticJerry, and I guess I'll catch you next time.